Wait, we go like this, right?
Ooh.
Slobs, we cannot swear.
Do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
This closed? Oh, my God.
What do you think? Adults.
What are our topics?
Thank you for joining me.
Restart it.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of Slobs Anonymous. I'm Joey C. here with my co-host,
KB. We're
and
back.
Teresa.
T-Wolf, you got a cool sign on? We're back with part 2 of our Mother's Day episode. We hope everyone had a great Mother's Day this past weekend.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, glad to see you guys here for part 2.
Yep.
Glad to be back.
Tina, your kids
all
were
three
generous
people.
with you. I heard all about it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they paid for me to go on a cruise.
Unbelievable.
Awesome. I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
I booked it for you.
And a
Thank
brand new Mustang when you got
Thank
back?
you so
exactly.
much.
Tree, you're going to Italy, I heard.
I am, yes. I had such a taste for olives and cheese.
Yeah, Olive Garden. That's about all we're
Right.
getting.
Olive Garden, what's wrong with you?
I love Olive Garden. Who
I don't-
doesn't?
Me.
I know.
don't.
You're
I
weird.
can't
You're
stand
weird.
it.
You're
It's-
Yeah, but you
weird.
got to try the soup and
You see
salad.
her sitting right
Exactly.
here. If I want Olive Garden, I'm going to her house. I'm not going to Olive Garden. What's the matter with you?
God.
You're only coming to my house for some wieners.
What was it called?
Wacky
I was
wieners.
saying Wonder
wieners.
Wieners.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole new kind of a hot dog
Right.
stand.
Well, with all that, what do you say we get to give everybody what they want or don't want here?
Let's
For
go.
the people who are still listening.
Yeah, God bless you. All right, so Tree, what's the best advice your mom has given to you?
I hate to keep bringing up the same thing, but family first.
No, that's
No,
accurate.
That's deeply instilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Accurate.
shows. It shows because and it's kind of a blessing and a curse because we're all like, oh, we can't go do that. We need to wait for everybody.
Right.
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 And I'm learning to not do that because
Yeah.
it's again it'll fuck you up if you're
Yes,
waiting
it
around
does.
for the rest of the
Right.
world. The rest of your
Absolutely.
life.
Right.
You got to do
Especially
stuff.
you guys.
Yeah,
Because
for real.
some of them, sometimes it's on
It's the only reason.
slow pilot.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what are we doing, guys?
Bringing up that Vegas trip again. It's the only reason I survived because she was like, "Fuck everybody else. Let's go do something."
That was a
Right.
good time.
You're a person who likes to do something. I'm a person who likes to do something. Let's go do something. And then
Right.
we got free drinks because they thought we were on our
I know.
honeymoon.
That
It was awesome.
That was fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
And then
And do
Kath came up and
She was
she was
distraught.
distraught. Yeah.
And
the
do
guy
unto
said, "You have
others
big
as you
tits."
want done unto you.
Right.
Oh, yeah, the golden
And your
rule.
friends become family then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
Oh, you know how many uncles and aunts I had that weren't actually my aunts and
Right.
uncles? That's just how
Yeah.
it went.
Right.
Yeah, same. We have a very little family, but we have a lot of non-family family.
Yeah.
Non-blood family.
Yeah.
All right, Wolf.
T-Wolf, you're up.
What is the best advice that your mother's given you?
So my mom's probably gonna hate me, but I feel like my dad gave me more advice growing
Does she-
up. I would
that wasn't
definitely
the
say
question, but all right, we'll go with
I think I was closer to my dad. Like I kind of like had a different relationship with my dad. Not that I didn't love my mom. I love my mom to death. Like she's my crazy old mama Sue.
I'm talking
But
about my girlfriend over there.
but my
all right?
dad would be like, he would give us some crazy ass.
That's true. He's insane.
He would give me some crazy advice, but he would always say, if you're in trouble, just deny.
deny.
Don't ever admit to it. Right?
Yes, he
Yeah.
would be like,
Plead the fifth.
deny.
So is
deny.
that the like that's the takeoff? If you had to pick one lesson, deny is the one, huh?
From my dad, definitely. From my mom, I think it was just like, always be with your family. Your family will never
Yeah.
leave you. Your family will always be there.
And I
Everybody
can hear
else
her
will
words
come and
like
go.
that too. She's such a
Oh, yeah.
sweetheart.
Yeah, so I mean that I would say about my mom, yeah, but I would say my dad gave me some interesting advice.
Yeah.
say
He
it's-
gave the same talk to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
When we
Did he
hit a
really?
certain age,
Yeah.
he gave us The Catcher in the Rye, the book, and then he gave us this talk like, if you're ever in trouble, just deny. It doesn't matter if you're on camera, just deny it. I
So it
was
wasn't
like,
the birds and the bees.
what?
It was denied.
Right.
yeah, right. We're like, all right.
Oh my God.
But yeah, Mama Sue, she's always like, you gotta be with your family.
Yeah, she's pretty lighthearted, kind-hearted about this.
She
No
is.
matter
She's a
what.
I
mama.
couldn't see her
She
say
is.
deny.
No.
She's probably like, don't listen to him.
Yeah, right. Oh, don't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. She gives him the finger and hides it.
Yeah. She's pulling an Anthony or she's flicking him off behind the wall.
Right.
Tree, who do you think is worse, mothers with their sons or fathers with their daughters? How do you think all that plays out?
I think it's the same because
Really?
well, I was really close with my dad,
Yeah.
but yet my mom was my best friend too.
Right.
You know,
Joe's
Fucking
trying to
microphone
Joe's
just
trying to
fell
break
into
her poor microphone over here.
man, it's just. Although my dad had a really good relationship with my two brothers.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what though? My brothers could do no wrong.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
I agree.
Oh my gosh.
Why? Did Chris get away with some shit?
Chris and
Yeah.
my mom, like, no matter how close we were, it was them two. The
Yeah.
rest of us could go to hell.
I think it is. I think it is mom and sons.
Yeah.
My
Really?
brothers did no wrong. Oh my God.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The
'Cause I
apple
feel
of her
like
eye.
I feel like the dad and the boys and the mom and the daughters thing just goes hand in hand. But to see it work in both ways, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No. And, like, being a girl who's dated boys, like, the moms are usually insane.
You dated
Yeah.
boys?
Yeah.
Weird.
I mean, when I dated Tony, Kathy, my mother-in-law, was, like, kind of crazy.
what do you mean?
She's great.
Was.
She's great.
Was stuff.
Yeah, she is. But I was like, this kid's never leaving the boob. Like, you know, like,
But you still knew what you signed
yeah,
up for.
right.
Right.
I signed
You're
up
like, I'm
willingly.
okay
I
with
signed,
it.
sealed, delivered. But
You're like, we'll just share the boob.
right, exactly. You got any more milk?
You got any room on that
You
chest
got any
for me?
chocolate?
What's this whole shit? I need some 2%.
Yeah, right. Heavy whipping cream.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think moms are worse. But what do you
T,
think?
how you feel? Yeah.
In our family, definitely, I would say moms and sons.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had a
Interesting.
I love my daughters, but I am not a girly girl. I am more like a tomboyish kind of parent. So I really hit the ground running with Chris. Like, I don't know. It's just something we do. We are a lot alike. We ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And he is definitely still a mama's boy. I don't care how old you are and what you've done. He literally calls me 42 times a day.
Oh, that's
He
awesome.
does. He's a
He is,
savage.
Yeah.
like sometimes I
So am I
have
just
to
a piece
call
of shit? Like, I
Kaylee,
don't- you know?
but he will call me, Mom, what do I do about this?
And if he can't
Ma,
get in touch
what are
with
you
her,
doing
he
this
calls
weekend?
me.
I know, yeah.
He literally
I can't
calls
tell you how many
me.
times
Right.
we're doing something, and she's like, I'm like, oh, what's Chris want? She's like, I don't know. He's probably got questions. or something. Some question
Definitely
about
has a lot of
something.
questions.
Right.
And I just feel like definitely sons and moms just have a different bond. I don't know why.
Interesting.
Yeah,
But
they're
I love my kids equally. They all say I have a favorite.
She
I do
does.
not.
She does.
But my mom is the same with my brother. My brother could do no wrong.
Right.
And we're just like,
true.
what the hell?
Same with the grandsons. My grandma
Yeah.
loves me to death, but when it comes to between me and Kyle, my cousin Kyle, we're like close in age.
Right.
Kyle would sure win. My cousin Dylan, if
Really?
he's in the mix, forget it.
Right.
We're all
Who's Kaylee? at that
yeah,
point?
right. Our firstborn
The girl at the
granddaughter,
park.
fuck her.
The girl at the park that her mama took her.
Yeah, she asked her
Green
with
purse.
Yeah,
Just strung that girl up in the middle of that park.
right.
Pretty sure it's not legal anymore.
And I was Papa's favorite at one point, but then now Ella's
here.
are here.
Oh my
so
gosh,
yeah, you're
right.
outranked now.
I'm
Yeah.
totally outranked.
Everybody got outranked since Ella came.
Yeah, right.
Ella crapped in your
The
Cheerios. That's
rest-
it.
Yeah.
right. The rest of us are just SOL.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Mom, what is something you hate that moms do nowadays?
Gentle parenting.
Gentle parenting.
Nice.
I
Very
cannot
nice.
stand
Love it,
that.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
I mean, your kid has to know right from wrong.
Of course.
And if one more person tells me they'll learn it, or what's wrong with you? You know what's wrong with them? They're throwing a fucking tantrum in the store. Get them up, take them out, and tell them shut the hell up. Sometimes I wish you could just smack a kid. Sometimes,
Yeah.
because they have no
you want to
repercussions
smack
of the way they act.
Yeah, yeah. Let
They're
her.
going to become adults and think that they can just piss and shit all over the place and everything's good. No, it's not. Learn some fucking manners and teach your kids some manners and stop being like, oh, how do you feel about this? You know how I feel? I feel like you're acting like a damn idiot. I just want to but
Well said.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
I love kids to
100%.
death, but I think that they don't know how to be kids and respect an adult and respect authority.
Yeah.
I feel so horrible for teachers these days and even police. I mean,
Yeah.
and it is what it is.
Yeah.
But people have no repercussions of anything, and they're
No
brought
shame.
up like
No
this.
responsibilities.
And
no
I just
shame.
want to be like, look, my kids are not that old where it's been that long of a generation that this all of a sudden changed.
Yeah.
What the hell
But
happened?
it did all of a
Right.
sudden.
Like
yeah.
it was like
It's
normal,
crazy.
and then I turned around one day and they're like, "Oh, well, how do you feel about that, Johnny?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about Johnny. Shut the hell this
Yeah.
kid up because he's acting like an idiot.
Right.
And don't let him do that in school, and don't
Yeah.
let him act like that. These teachers are going to school getting spit on and hit on, and there's nothing
And it's still
to
their
be
fault
said.
for some
right.
reason,
And
yeah.
then
Or
you
bit.
go home and you're like, it's your,
Yeah.
Jeez.
it's the kids, it's the teacher's fault. No, it's because you can't be a parent. You can't say no to your kid. Just suck it
You
up,
have to
people,
say
and be an
no.
adult.
Yeah.
Or don't have a child.
Right.
That's just my advice.
You heard it here.
Maybe I'm
Preach.
Preach. Yeah.
Maybe I'm
Don't
mean.
Can I get an amen?
Don't gentle parent.
Don't. Don't.
Right.
No, to me, it's
Little Johnny should
you're
not.
really doing a disservice to your kid
And society.
because they're not going to know any better when they get older.
Yeah, you're building a society full of people
Yes.
who think they have everything owed to them. They
Right,
don't know how
right.
to earn anything. It's like when you hand little Johnny a menu of 17 different snack items, you're saying which snack item would you
Right.
want instead of just handing him a
Like,
bag of strawberries
you
or
got
something.
the fruit
like,
snack. If you
Yeah.
don't like it, you ain't eating
yeah,
anything.
what do we have for a
Sorry.
snack? I have fruit snacks, and that is it.
Right.
Right.
That's what
You
you,
get
if you
one
don't want
choice.
It, yeah,
This
you want
isn't
you want
Burger King.
one bag of fruit snacks. Time for bed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just
Right.
you run the show. Like people, like parents. I think parents now don't understand. They're driving the bus.
Right.
Right.
It's like I can't wait to drive that bus someday. Like
Right.
I'm in charge. I'm the boss.
Right.
For the first
When I
time,
say go.
right, for the first time in my life, I'm like, it's bedtime, motherfucker. Like, I get to say that. And
Right.
guess what? If you don't want to, I'm shutting the door and I'm padlocking it shut. You will fall asleep.
Right.
You will fall asleep,
Right.
or I will put you to sleep.
Yeah.
There's two options.
Oh, don't shut the door.
There was many
I'm
a
lying.
I
time.
never
know.
did that.
My mom would
Come
say,
on.
"I'm thirsty." She'd be like, "Swallow your spit. You're
Yeah,
not getting out
yeah.
of that bed."
Yeah.
Because she literally, that was her
It was
famous
like,
line.
done.
Builds character.
You
Swallow
got
your
your drink
builds
before you got
character.
in that bed, and if you didn't get your drink, too damn bad.
Yeah, but we had that regimen. It was like, all right, did you piss?
Right.
Yep. Did you get your drink of water? Yep. Fucking bedtime.
Yeah, right.
We
exactly.
knew. We knew. I don't feel like we were terrible with it. It was hard because my dad would come home like 10, 11 o'clock
Yeah.
from
When I,
United.
like, see him.
Right. And it was like, oh, but it's like we just stay up another 20 minutes. Like,
Right,
we'll get to see
right.
dad. You know what I mean? So that was hard. And I'd be in bed and I'd hear that door sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
shit. Like, he's home. It could be playtime right now, but I got school in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
that sucked.
Right.
But what are you
So,
gonna do?
Tree, what do you hate about parents, like things that mothers or parents in general do nowadays?
They don't instill responsibility
Yeah.
or respect.
Preach.
Yeah.
They really don't. And what working with all the kids, you can tell which ones that are old school.
Right.
That they're, oh my God, their manners are awesome. There's other ones that are like, no, like, it's mine.
Right.
My
Yeah.
mom
Oh,
said,
God, yeah.
and I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe your mom said, but I said no.
Right.
So
Good
you're
for
going to take
you.
that pencil and you're going to give it back to her.
Right.
I said, or you can go to the principal. So there's your two choices.
Yeah.
You know,
Good.
and she's like, okay, here,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
I feel like I notice a lot when we're doing the big Halloween every year. Because you see
Oh,
those kids
yes.
come off the driveway, you know which ones are just absolute
Right.
bastards,
Right.
Yeah.
And the ones that were still. I'm telling you. I had the one kid. I don't know who he was or whatever, but I think you said he was one of the kids that was in your class.
Yes.
He came up with just the most. He was like waiting in line with his arms folded across his chest, and his costume was just all dapper. So happy to be out with it. His whole family was there, with his brothers, his sisters, his dad, his mom. And he came out to the chest with all the candy, and he's like, "Happy Halloween! Can I grab a piece of candy?" And it was just so
Yeah,
like
right.
Yeah.
proper and just well spoken. And he picked out a piece of candy, and he was like, "Do you mind if I grab a piece for my sister? She's not here." And I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, dude, take the chest!" Like,
Right.
and I looked at the dad and I shook his hand. I go, "Hey, man, really good on this kid. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell you give a shit." And he
Right.
was like, "Oh yeah, thanks, man." Like, and it was a relief because everyone's kid's just such a piece of shit.
Right.
Like it's hard to watch and it's hard to like not talk about it because I don't have kids, so I can't really talk. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like it's not really my business, but I just know when I see a shitty kid. That's all.
Well, I had a mom for Halloween. I was giving out, first I gave out popcorn balls, not the homemade ones, but I had them.
Yeah.
I had the popcorn
Damn,
balls.
I gotta go to her
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
now.
I'm gonna go there
So
'cause
all the
Kaylee
kids
hit me
were-
last year with the
The
hot
homemade ones are in the house that
Yeah,
we're eating,
exactly.
and they get those packaged ones that are all.
Oh man.
So they all were coming by, and kids were taking candy or a popcorn ball, and a mom came back. She goes, my son said he didn't get a popcorn ball,
Are you kidding?
and I said, well, he can have one. He
Right.
took a piece of candy,
Right,
but
not the
he wanted a popcorn bowl. I go, sure, go ahead and take it. I'm not gonna tell her no, he can't.
Right.
But she comes back to tell me, my son didn't get a popcorn bowl.
That's
Yeah,
so
right.
Okay.
ignorant.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fuck your son, all right? And he should have spoke up, all right?
Yeah.
He should have listened to the instructions.
We got in trouble so much if we were bad. Like my mom would tell people when she would drop us off, like if my kid acts like an asshole, you could slap them. Like you can yell at them. Yeah.
Give her the nun
You can
treatment.
ground them. I don't
Yeah, you
care.
could,
Like,
whatever
hey,
they you
whichever
need
you
to
gotta
do, if they're rude, like beat them.
Well, working at the school, I had Michael just loved me being at the school.
Yeah.
He would come in by my classroom and knock and like make the motions with his lips that he wanted to give me a kiss, And the teacher said, just let him in. I go, you don't understand,
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah,
Michael
right.
he loves to hug. He loves to kiss. And I'd let him, I'd go by the door,
Right.
know, and of course get the little smooch from him. But even in the lunchroom, he kept getting up to come to me, and I said, Mike, you can't do that.
Right. You gotta
So I
go
went up
sit
to
She
down.
was on the job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I'm
And
working.
I went up to the lady and I said, you got to do me a favor. When you see my kid get up, you got to tell him, Mike, you need to sit down.
Right,
okay?
right.
Yeah.
So that had happened with Anthony. I'm on the playground and I don't see Anthony coming out. And I said, oh, where's Anthony? And they said, oh, he got in trouble. He's in the timeout room. I go, the timeout room? What did he do? He was bullying some kid, right?
Oh my God. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So they come out, and Aunt comes up to me. I go, Aunt, who's this kid you're bullying? Oh, Mom, it's nothing, So I said, go get him. So the kid came up to me, and I said, apologize to him, and he goes, Mom, you don't understand. And the kid goes, Mom, that's your mom?
Oh, damn.
Oh God.
So Mike goes, Mom, you just don't get it. I go, he was bullying the kid, a little innocent little boy,
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
brother.
that was brutal.
Yeah.
No, but I remember I hated when she started working there because I knew how people talked about like the lunch ladies and
Yeah.
the aides and then like the
Yeah.
shit they would say about my mom. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, it's my mom. But I don't
Right.
have like a crew on me in 4th grade like I did in the city, like where I had my
Right.
family going to the school and shit. It was
Right.
me and a bunch of suburban white kids.
Right,
like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It was like I
Right.
was a man without a country. So I couldn't even defend my mom when it was like they'd be flicking her off down the hallway or whatever. And I
Yeah.
was
Oh my
like,
God.
oh yeah, assholes.
That's
Absolute
brutal.
assholes. The people out here were assholes.
Yeah.
Dude,
Definitely.
my mom was like the room mom, and they'd be like, Mrs. Beth. And
Oh,
she'd
I
be
was
like,
the room
oh
mom.
my
Yeah.
God.
No, I mean later on it was fine,
Yeah.
but like when they're like, "Oh, who's this new lunch lady?" Yeah, we're gonna
Right.
break her in. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, and if she had to reprimand somebody, like I had to hear about it. It was
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, your mom like yelled at me earlier today." I'm like, "So take it to my mom."
Right. Call
Fuck
her.
off. Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
go to
I had a
principal's
parent call
office.
me because she was 3 doors down from me because I put her kid on the wall outside. He wasn't listening. He wasn't doing anything. And I said, you're just going to have to stand on the wall until we all go in. We were lined
Right.
up.
It's like timeout.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she called the principal.
Oh my God.
Okay. So they called me to the office and they said, so-and-so called. And I said, well, let me explain. They said, you don't need to explain. Just got to let you know she called and don't even worry about it. So I laughed. I'm like, okay, thanks. So you know where I'm coming from too with this kid.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just an asshole.
Yeah. The kids who deserve to be reprimanded deserve to be reprimanded. let me tell you.
Absolutely.
It was
Right.
a horrible bunch of assholes. that
Yeah.
we
I
went
don't
to
like a
school with.
smart ass kid.
Yeah.
No.
That's knowing the difference.
I mean, I'd
Right.
rather be
now.
a smart ass than a dumbass. That's
Right.
personally me.
I was nice as a little kid.
I was too. My kids were too. When I'd go to the library, oh, you're Michael's mom or you're just, yeah, what a nice kid. And I'm going, oh, really? And I'm glad they were like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I was nice, right?
Yeah, you were always respectful to school and everything
Yeah,
like that.
I was
You
gonna
never
say,
really-
right?
Yeah, you were not bad
We're
at
on
school.
the
You were
air.
just after school. So
Good answer.
know who's
Taking her
behind
under
the
the
bush.
table.
Yeah. This is Family Feud. Be all, good answer. Good answer. Yeah. Porcupine.
Right? Children.
Mommy.
That's right. So, Tree, what is the hardest part of being a mom?
Having to say no.
Having to say
Ooh.
no.
Yeah, having to say no
right.
because they don't get it.
Right. You don't.
When they're younger, they don't get it. And even as become adults, they almost know more than you, though.
Right.
They know more of what's going on in the streets than you do.
Right.
But it's all just to say no because
Yeah.
you're doing it for,
For their well-being.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That
and
makes sense.
even like going back a little bit, we were just all talking about. I remember at dinner time, I couldn't always make something everybody else
Liked.
Yeah,
Right.
right. And Michael till this day doesn't like pasta.
Right.
You know,
The
and
only
blows my
Italian I know
fucking
that
mind.
Yeah.
doesn't like
I just
pasta.
never understand it.
I never knew that.
yeah,
No.
he doesn't
Pasta
like
is
pasta.
life. Next,
Wow.
next to pizza, pasta is the
Right.
all-you-could-eat dish.
Yeah,
Right.
and I had
don't
made
give a shit.
Is he
muscaccioli.
adopted?
I don't know. I mean, it makes sense of the three of us. But
Yeah.
So he came in the kitchen. They're all sitting down, and he said, "I don't want to eat this." And I said, "It's fine, Mike. You know, have a couple noodles, have a meatball, whatever."
Right.
So he sat there, goes, "I'm not eating this." I said, "Then go sit on the stairs." I said, "I never lost a child yet to pasta." So he did. He went and he sat on the stairs, and I'm feeling horrible.
Right. You're
Right?
probably like, damn.
Yeah, and I'm like listening over there. So he came in, he goes, "All right, I'll have a few noodles." So that's fine. You know, I
Right.
put him
They
on his
come
plate
around.
when I just wanted to make him something else, you know, but I can't
Yeah.
do that.
Right.
So I put a couple noodles on his plate. He ate it. I'll have a couple more. Okay. Just gave him a couple more. By the time he was done, he had dinner.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He made it. He's
Yes,
still
he did.
alive.
And I made it too.
Yeah, right.
yeah, the other problem was Gare would come home with like Johnny's beef or
Yeah.
Michael's cheese
Oh,
fries.
so he
If
was
it was
holding
late-
out.
So he was like, Yo,
he was
fuck
like,
it,
I'm
just
not
gonna
going to eat
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
I'm going
he's
to eat
like-
a Johnny's.
Yeah, if I could just avoid this mozzarella, I could have an Italian beef sandwich,
Exactly.
hot on the side, and an Italian ice or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So he was playing his. He was playing his.
He knew it.
Playing his
Literally
cards.
was
He knew
playing.
What he was,
Yeah,
he knew what he
right.
was doing. He was like, I'm gonna, with the possibility, Dad shows up with some chow.
Yeah.
I don't want to be full on mozzarella. I get that, but like pasta is just I don't.
Right.
Pasta is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
T-Wolf,
Mom,
what do you got?
what's the hardest part about being a mom?
Are we boring you?
No.
She's yawning over
Yeah,
there.
right.
The
I had a
fuck?
long day today.
Turn on Monopoly.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you, my shit's
She's
probably
looking
all
at her
torn down.
phone still. She's like, oh, it's my turn.
I would say for me, the hardest thing about being a mom is letting your kids grow up and just like kind of losing them, but like keeping them, but losing them to someone else
Ooh.
and not being the HBIC anymore. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
HBIC.
Head bitch in charge.
Like, I feel like that was hard for me. It was hard when Kaylee moved out, and then when Chris moved out, and then, you know, Morgan is now married. It's very hard to
Yeah.
not
Wow, that's
be
your
the
last
one.
one.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's
Shit.
done.
It's to not be the one that says you can do this, you can't do this. And
Yeah.
She tries.
like I always try, but it's very hard to watch them grow up. I mean, it's great to see them become adults, but you always want to. They're still your kids. Like you never
Yeah.
just want to
They'll
let that
always
go.
be, yeah.
Like it's hard though.
Do you feel like a major closed chapter this week with her being the last one to get married, or is it kind of just like everything's pretty streamlined?
No, I do.
still?
I do feel like it's different for me. Like I feel like
Yeah.
God, I've hit old age. All my kids are grown. I have a
She's like 50.
granddaughter.
Yeah, I was saying.
Like
yeah,
I've just literally have hit old age. Like I just
overnight.
like I don't know what to do. Like I mean, they're still my kids, and they're gonna call me like 100 times, especially Chris. But
Yeah, he's the worst.
it's just different. It's a different feeling.
Yeah.
Like to know.
Car
Wow.
shows and vacation. That's all I could say.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
all
right?
for that.
yeah,
right.
I know. I know what makes her tick. I know what makes her tick. We had a talk on the
We were
count on
talking
the way
about
over
cars
here.
on the way.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, all right, car shows. What are we going?
She was actually asking that today.
She
When
said,
is the
she's like,
Rams
yeah.
one?
Yeah, she was like, we get one on a Saturday night? I'm like, yeah, Northwest Highway, Metro Station.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
right.
you go. There you go.
Which is tomorrow night.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
technically. Because
Yeah.
today is Friday,
That's
right, guys?
That's right.
And May 24th is Rose. What is it?
Rolling Meadows.
Rolling Meadows.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say
every
Rosemont.
other
Right.
Friday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, Tree, what do you think is the hardest part of being a
She
mom?
just did it.
Oh, you
just
did that.
told
I'm
me.
sorry.
Yeah.
What, are you high?
And I agree with your mom, and especially when they do move out and they're on their own,
Yeah.
you want to help more, and you're almost like you put the brakes on, like, oh, like if I offer that again, you know what I'm saying? I got cereal at home. I got for Joe. I didn't bring it. I didn't want to bring a jewel bag with me.
Now?
Yeah, I got 2 boxes of cereal. I
What
got
kind of
for
cereal?
you.
He's like, is it good
Dude,
cereal?
if my mom
The
brought me
chocolate.
cereal, I would not
The
be
chocolate
mad.
special K.
I didn't have. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
They discontinued
I
it,
didn't
but
have.
I did get
I
you
haven't
2
had
boxes.
cereal in like 8 years.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Because I don't drink it. I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
What a weirdo.
Oh, I love
I
cereal.
started reading labels. That's my problem.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
read
right.
the
I know,
labels.
and those labels are
any
bad on
kind
that
of
one.
oil or lucralose or
Yeah.
any lose or aspartame or whatever.
Right.
Oh,
They're
God.
putting all this shit in there.
Right.
I'm
All
like
right.
a conspiracy theorist.
I
hate
know,
it.
right? Now,
All right.
Tree,
Yeah, I was gonna say, give her the flippity
what's
flop.
the last? This is the last big question. What's the best part of being a mom?
I feel like
Oh.
I feel like when your kids are successful and they do well, then you know you've done your job.
There you go. That sounds
I gotta
good.
imagine it's crazy because it's essentially an extension of yourself.
Right. It's direct.
Like that's
extension
part of
yourself.
me that's like succeeding over there.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like, damn, I made it. Probably.
Right. When you know they're good, yeah, you've done
Yeah.
well.
Which is why I have an existential crisis anytime I have to do anything because I'm like,
No,
if I fuck up, my parents are gonna think
This
they
is why
fucked
we
up.
are
No.
the way
Right,
we are.
No
I
way.
can't mess up, or else they'll think they messed up, and
Right,
then my
right.
grandparents will think they messed up, and then their grandparents will think they messed
Right.
up. It's a whole
You
thing.
just got to be on your best behavior.
Always, I gotta just be the best boy today.
Yeah,
That's just my. I wake up every morning, and that's all that keeps me
Best
going.
boy.
I sit up firmly and I cross my fingers and I go, all right, best boy, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Gotta do the best boy thing.
Right. Then he'll wipe a tear.
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah. I'll look at myself in the mirror and go, you fucking got this.
Yeah, right.
With my teeth grit like that.
Like, I hope so. Now, Ma, what do you think is the best part of being a mom?
I would say the unconditional love that you give your kids and your kids give you back.
Mm-hmm.
We all make
right.
mistakes and we all
So sweet.
still turn around and you will still always be my kids and I will always be
course.
your mom.
Mhm.
I think that, and like Teresa said, just watching your kids grow up and succeed and know that they did better than I did. Like,
Yeah.
that was my biggest thing, is to strive for my kids to do better than I did, and they all did. So
That's crazy
Right.
because in my head, subconsciously, it's always I have to be better than my parents.
yeah,
Like,
I mean, it's
yeah.
something that
it's weird.
I felt like, okay, if one generation can change the next generation for the better,
Right.
then
Yeah.
we've succeeded as a parent.
Right.
And that was really just my whole goal.
Yeah. That's deep shit.
Yeah, right?
Do you feel like you had that growing up where you were like, I just gotta be better than my parents and I'm all right?
No, I felt like I kind of felt like I had to be good for my siblings
For your
more
siblings?
than for my
oh,
parents.
I feel like it just came with the territory, yeah. The
Yeah.
stress that I have put on myself to be a role model. I mean, that's why I didn't smoke
Right.
weed or do any
Right.
drugs till I was 26. Because at that point they were already doing them all, and I'm like, I did what I was
You're
supposed
like,
to
what
do,
the hell?
and they're over
Right.
here getting high, like, yo, bro, why don't you want to get in on this? And I'm
You're
like,
like, well, why the fuck
right?
am I not?
Yeah, I'm like, why? I'm like, I did my part,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I totally understand the stresses of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But there's only so much you could do. As the parents say, like, you can only lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink it. It's the
Right.
same being the older sibling. I feel that all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I didn't feel the pressure from my parents like that. Like,
No, I put it
I
on
wanted
myself.
them. I wanted them to be proud of me.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was more worried, like, oh my god, like I don't want really my sister and my brother to see me like not finish high school
Right,
or
right.
not do good at work or whatever
Right.
it was.
You gotta be the
know?
role model. You just
Yeah.
like I assumed that responsibility. You know,
I knew they had to like
they-
me. They had to love me. They didn't have to like me, but they had
right,
to.
right, right.
They had no
yeah,
choice.
because if I had a nickel for every time, it was like your brothers are all you got.
Right.
Like that was instilled
Yeah.
at a
Right.
very, very early.
Come
age.
on,
It
give
was
a
like,
group hug. Come on.
I don't give a shit.
Right, right.
You have them hugging after they were all fighting. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Because we'd be throwing fists, and it was like,
Right.
no, stop it. Give him a hug. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm mad at him.
Right.
I don't want to touch him.
Just squeeze the living
Yeah.
life out of him.
Like, fucking scratching him and biting him, pulling his hair, and it's like, stop it. Give him a hug. And I'm
Right,
like,
right.
oh, this is weird. And then like I just didn't fight because I'm like, I don't want to be weird. I don't want to do that. Like,
Yeah.
that's so like emotionally confusing.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Right.
how do I hug this guy? I'm so fucking mad right now.
Right, right.
But like that force to like learn that, and it's just like our last time anything like happened like that was like 6 years ago. We might have had a blowout, but like it's not. You just you learn at an early age, and it's instilled in you forever.
Right.
That's the bottom line. We're way off topic,
I
but
know.
on topic.
I know.
It's okay.
all right.
But I didn't feel like I had to do better than my parents.
You didn't?
No, because they're old school.
I mean, yeah, that was
My dad, although my dad was an auditor for the government, so I don't know what I would have went with that.
Yeah, yeah.
And my mom was a baker.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, yeah, I followed in her footsteps.
Right.
But I didn't look for education wise.
Right.
But I knew once I graduated high school, that's the way it should have went.
Maybe you don't think you did. I guess I'm comparing directly to dad because, like, just you, as men and women, I feel like you fall into different roles. like as a man, I feel like I've accomplished more.
Oh,
at
of
a
course.
younger
It's a
age.
different day and age.
Right, of course.
And plus, his dad had passed when he was a young boy.
Right. But you
Yes.
don't feel like you surpassed even just going to work. Like, did Grandma work besides
she
the bakery?
she baked pies.
Right.
Yeah.
So beside that, you actually
Before that,
made a
she
career
never
for
worked.
yourself.
She never worked
Right.
before that. Yeah, she had us kids, and
But that's what I'm saying.
and women didn't do that. She never even wore pants for like I don't know how many years.
Right.
That's
because women
crazy.
wore the house dresses or a dress.
Right.
You know.
God.
Even that. But,
Yeah.
But still, you had a career as a
Yes.
teacher's aide.
Right.
That's why I say I feel like you made it.
Yes, of course, because in that day and age, a lot of women didn't
Right.
and didn't drive either, and that's kind of where I fell into it too.
Yeah.
Beep,
Where
beep.
she also doesn't drive.
Yeah.
Fun fact, everybody.
We need to stop Wolf from driving.
Yeah, why?
I
She
love
was
to
all right.
drive.
She was showing me her third shattered window that she has on that
Yes.
brand new Bronco.
I know, it
Yeah.
drives me
And I
nuts.
was
This
like,
broad, she
she's
just
had it for
loves
2
cars.
years. Yeah.
I'm not allowed to go to the car dealer by myself.
Yeah, she
understand.
comes back with a car. I'm
The
like,
whole way here,
Jesus.
she's like, yeah, I gotta go pick up my Mustang. I'm like, oh, that's cool. She got Mustang, she got Bronco. Then she goes, yeah, I gotta go pick up my everyday driver too. I'm like, how many fucking? I'm like, no wonder you're married to Tony. He's got 6
Exactly,
fucking Mustangs
right?
sitting in the stable. I'm
Right.
like, the apple don't fall. You're looking for
Yeah.
something in somebody over
I
here.
don't know what it is, but yeah.
Something's happening.
Yep.
So
I mean, yeah, I say those were all the questions we had for you. But now, right before we sign
Do you have
off,
anything else you'd like to say?
yeah,
to share?
this is an open forum. You guys can talk about whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
We'll do a final thanks for having you. But
Right.
like,
We're
still got
gonna
some
do
time.
another
We're still
finale,
doing-
but
we got a little finale here for you.
do you guys have anything else you'd like to say? Wolf?
One, thank you for having us on.
Oh,
Appreciate
yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
We'll
Great.
get there. We'll get
Great.
there. Put the tissue
Two,
down.
I just want you to know that it is the most important job in the world to be a parent.
A good parent.
And
Yeah, right.
and you do your best you can. You don't always succeed. You sometimes stumble. We learn as we go. There's no book. I mean,
Right.
we have books for every fucking thing
Right.
except for being a parent.
Right.
So we all just kind of
You're
we
winging it.
try to figure it out, and we do the best we
I
can.
hope that we succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I love my kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really
right.
all I got.
Preach.
It's one of the saddest, or one of the weirdest things about growing up, though. I'm starting to realize we're all just kind of big kids, and everybody's still figuring it out.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Right.
I thought once, like, you got to a certain age, it was like, you're an adult now. Here's the manual. This is all the shit you got to know.
Right. It's like in Beetlejuice. when
Everyone,
you get
yeah.
The book of the
Yeah.
recently deceased.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, these are the secrets.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, we're
Right.
gonna get that book and we're gonna get it all laid out so we could figure all this shit out. No, everyone is still very fucking confused about
Right.
why we're here, where we're going. Like, it's no one has answers to shit.
No.
We're all just flying by the seat of our pants trying to have a good time.
I do like the fact that Kaylee says, I mean, I'm the adult now.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, she
Right.
goes, I'm going to have
Right.
a party. No adults. I go, so are you not going?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
party
she's
and
like-
no one's invited.
She's like, shit, I'm the adult. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's reality
Go
check.
figure.
man. I don't fuck with you. I
I'm
don't
like,
mess with
wait,
you.
hold on.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like,
I
what
could eat
the
pizza
heck?
for breakfast and ice
Exactly.
cream. Like
Right.
this is weird.
Yeah.
But even though there's no book for when you do have kids, there's no book for when your kids are older either.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Hard.
you still got to be there for them.
I'm saying
you know,
figure it
It's-
out as you go.
yeah. But there's also some people there. I remember when the kids would start school, they're like, oh man, I can't wait to get them out of the house. I was that mom that felt really bad for them, and because I felt like I was starting
Yeah,
when you guys were going, and I tried to make it a little bit more where don't be a wreck over it. We sat on the living room floor passing out the supplies with your new book bag and trying to make a fun thing out of it.
Right.
Well, I had a stomach ache for them.
Yeah.
You know.
You're like,
No, I never said I
Hopefully
can't
they-
wait for them to get.
T, did you push them out of the house, or were you kind of like, you literally live here till you die? Like, it doesn't
I would
matter?
never. I would live with my kids forever.
Yeah,
I would
right.
live with
I
their spouses
know some
and
parents-
them.
Me too,
Like,
right? Oh my
honestly,
God, how
Yeah.
fun!
I'm obviously I've been here since December. I don't even live in Chicagoland anymore, but I've been here since December, and
Where'd you fly in from today?
Yeah, right.
and I really feel like it has been a difference for my kids. I feel like I've seen them more and been part of the relationships with them more, and even just being 2 hours away and seeing them once every other weekend is still a big difference.
Right.
Like if I could see my kids every day, I would never complain.
Yeah, but I knew some guys where they're like, oh yeah, my mom told me I gotta be out at 18.
I would
hard.
never tell my
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
what?
No, we were not like that.
We were
like,
bringing
how the
people
hell
in
did
Even
our
when
you
we
do
were
house.
that?
bad and we should have been kicked to the curb.
Well, yeah, that's
they
what
still let us
but
stay.
and like they were like regular dudes. They weren't like acting out. They had good grades. They were
Right.
employed. Like they were just typical teenager, but they're like, yeah, I got to find a place. My parents want me out at 18. I'm like, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Like, I don't,
you're not even a slight adult at 18.
no,
No.
you can't make decisions at that
Right.
point.
You think you're an adult, but
Yeah,
not at all.
absolutely not.
No.
A friend of mine put her son's things in black garbage bags
Oh my
Get outta here.
God.
because she told him, "You smoke pot one more time, you're out of here."
shit.
Well, sure, he got stoned, so he came home one night. These black garbage bags were at the front door outside.
Ooh.
Dude.
That's
I only did that to my ex, and I just threw it over the ledge.
There you go. Get him out of here.
Yeah, and here's me. Are you serious? So, like, what did he do? She goes, I don't know. She goes, but he got the warning.
Damn.
Like,
my
okay.
God.
Hey, you know what though? I'm like,
No, she
that's a
was-
little different. I'm almost kind of impressed.
No way.
hell
Oh,
no.
come
We're doing
on.
drugs and like, I don't know.
I don't
Broke the
think-
rules.
Oh,
I
come
mean,
on.
yeah, but there's other. I would say there's other ways.
No,
you
they,
Sure,
no,
sure.
they're the
I-
opposite. They're like, you need to stay in here.
Yeah,
Right.
like, you're
Like,
never
right.
leaving
It's
if
safe
you
here.
do drugs.
Yeah, the opposite.
Yeah,
She's
it's
like,
safe here.
where are you? Come back here.
Right.
This is glue.
There's no there's something missing there. There's some kind of communication
sure.
gap for her and him to be like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That-
it is extreme.
Oh my gosh, is it
pretty
not
brutal.
brutal?
That,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
it's gruesome. But I like to stick to your guns that hard. I'm kind of
Yeah.
impressed.
Yeah, and then
no.
not know where they're going.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a stalker parent though. Like even to this day, if
Oh, yeah.
I'm with Kaylee and we leave and it's like late, I'll be like, text me when you get home.
Right, of course.
Or
Yeah.
FaceTime me. But if I'm not with her, it's not as bad because like I don't know what the hell she's doing then. But if
Right,
I'm with
she's
her,
like,
I will
oh.
be like, you need to, and I'll stay up till like 2 in the
Right.
morning till this.
Right.
So she says
Yeah,
drag her
yeah.
ass home, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I couldn't get a hold of her. I'll be calling Tony. Tony, why is she
Right.
not answering the phone? Is she
Right.
home?
Yeah.
And she's 30-something years old.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, if she calls you anytime past 9, it's because she's making up the fact that there's a ghoul at the end of the block looking at her as she walks into the house. And she literally said that to me, though. She's like, yeah, it's just be a man or a figure at the end of the block coming to get me. I'm like,
But I think I put fear in my
Gun.
kids
I don't
for a
know.
lot of things. Like I watch the news and I
Yeah.
watch.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll be telling them this happened over here. This happened
Yeah,
over there.
she's
yeah.
like,
And then
Right.
she's like, "Why do you tell me these things? Like
Right.
you don't even
Yeah.
live here. Stop telling me."
yeah, right. I'm like, you don't live in Chirac anymore.
yeah. Well, no,
Don't tell me.
half the shit they told us when we were young weren't even true, though. About
Yeah,
the
going in the pool.
Yeah, the dome light being on. You
Yeah,
pull
right,
over. They just
right.
made shit up to get us to do
Don't
stuff.
go swimming after you ate.
Yeah,
That's what-
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they just made up a bunch of crap.
Don't
like-
swallow your gum because you'll grow a big ball in
Yeah,
your
Yeah,
stomach.
right,
exactly.
right.
It doesn't come out for 13 years.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were told.
Fucking bullshit. Like and our generation was like, we need someone doing research on this shit, and then they're publishing articles about it.
Yeah, they're like,
Right.
this is not
Yeah.
true. I'm like, what? You
Some
could
guy-
drive with your dome light and
Yeah,
not get
and not
arrested.
get pulled over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
You're just waiting for compensation for chewing that gum.
Flat out, yeah.
If
Right.
you've ever
Exactly.
chewed gum and swallowed it,
Right.
you can
There's
be
gonna be,
compensated.
it'll be a class action lawsuit against Wrigley somehow. They'll be
Yeah,
like,
right.
Did you chew gum from 1992 to 1997?
Yeah,
Were
right.
you traumatized by your parents? Did they tell you not to chew gum and swallow
right.
it?
That's why I have a big stomach.
Yeah, right.
That's,
Exactly.
I don't have an eating problem. I swallowed gum when I
Yeah,
was young.
exactly.
Oh, pizza and pasta is life.
Oh,
Yep.
I'll go to the grave with that. All right, so we've got our final rapid fire questions here because we want to see how well you guys know us.
Oh, that's
cool.
I told you. You guys are either going to suck at this or it's just
Be really
I'm
good.
gonna
I'm
be
probably
really good
gonna
at it.
suck at it.
It's all right because I know mine. I have several answers to these questions. Like it's a lot of like my
Same.
favorite stuff.
Stuff,
So
right.
it's like that stuff changes sometimes on a daily.
Right.
You know, if I like
Minutely.
chocolate that day, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. So, Kate, if you'd like to lead us off and start berating your mother,
Okay.
absolutely go for it.
We're going to go quick.
All right.
First thing that pops in your head.
Oh man,
What is my favorite snack?
hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Oh, bada bing. All
What
right.
was my first car?
Oh, Honda Accord squeaks.
Yep. What is my favorite color?
Pink.
All right. Close.
Oh, kind of.
Is leopard a color?
Yeah, right? I was going to say.
Exactly.
Cheetah.
Right.
What's my
Cheetah.
favorite animal?
Cheetah.
Leopard. Close.
Cheetah leopard?
What's my favorite movie?
Steel Magnolias.
Yeah.
The fuck? You picked all these, so she got them
Yeah,
right.
she did.
I'm not going to get any of these.
What's
They
my-
talked about it during the week.
That's bullshit.
What's my favorite band?
Nirvana.
No.
Oh.
You're
Oh,
close.
all right, we got at least
They're
got
one of
wrong.
them. The
All right.
Beatles.
Oh.
But that's
right.
good. They are one of my favorite
Yeah.
bands. What was my favorite subject in school?
What school?
I'm gonna put it out there as flat as none. I don't even know.
Good question. Yeah.
I would say like art class.
I guess.
I liked art.
Okay, art.
Sounds good.
What was my favorite cartoon show as a kid?
Blue's Clues, maybe?
Balloons
Is that like the bear from
Rugrats.
Jungle Book?
Oh, Rugrats.
Rugrats.
Depends on what
Blue's
age is a kid. There's like a lot of ages.
What's my favorite cereal?
Captain Crunch.
Yes.
All right,
With the
all right.
berries.
Yeah, so gross.
Right.
I hate that.
What is my favorite like general activity?
Her face said it all.
What's my
Her
favorite thing to
face said it
do?
all.
Like party plan.
Yeah, right.
It's probably one of them.
acceptable. I was gonna say gambling.
I was just gonna say. I was gonna say casinos. Yeah.
Spending Tony's
You do.
money.
No, spending my money.
That's right.
I feel like you're a big party planner, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that is definitely up there.
That's why I said like these are gonna be like. I don't have a favorite of any of these except for like the movie. So
Okay.
like if she guesses like one
One
of
of
the
them,
favorites
she's
of
good.
the thing, I'm gonna be like, all right, yes, you're partially correct because that is one of my favorites.
Right.
So Tree, no pressure. All right?
Okay.
There's nobody winning.
Yeah, there's no money on the line.
Right.
We're not counting,
You
even
get a
though.
free box of Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Joe liked it with the berries, but only liked the berries.
Yeah.
Oops, all berries.
No,
Yes,
count
they didn't
oops.
have oops
Yeah,
all berries
no,
at the time
They didn't
either.
have it. I would have shit my
You
brains
didn't dig
out.
them all out.
So
Right.
I
I
did.
was that guy.
I separated the berries.
That is
That
sick,
is so
Tree.
nice.
and the,
and
and the
you know what?
Oreo O ones, they had marshmallows.
They started coming out with Oreo.
I took out the marshmallows.
But they didn't always used to have them.
No, they didn't.
You're over here telling me swallow my spit, and this broad's over here picking out marshmallows and berries out of
You know
cereal.
what's sad though? You know what's sad? I don't remember that. So like I'm an absolute piece of shit.
That's
Like,
sad. Yeah, right.
I don't. The berries thing, really? You were picking out
I only
just the
gave you
berries?
the berries because you like the berries only.
That is
And I said, boy,
sad.
couldn't they just make just
That is-
berries? And
I'm
they
gonna-
did after he was
Yeah.
grown.
I gotta self-reflect before.
Yeah. You need to become a better
In fact,
person.
I think I'm calling next week off. I need time to reflect and try new restaurants or something. All right, Tree, you're up. Favorite snack? I don't have one. So
Anything chocolate, basically.
Yeah. See,
That's
what
good.
did you say
That's
earlier?
good.
Chocolate?
Kaylee literally said if I had to guess for you, I'd pick dark chocolate raisinets, and I was like, "You're not wrong."
Yeah.
I'm like, I would
Chocolate.
molest a box of fucking dark chocolate raisinets right now. If someone brought me that, absolutely,
You wouldn't be mad
Right.
about it.
So you're partially correct. Yes.
That's good. Ding.
First car.
It was that black one, but I don't remember the name of
No,
it.
It wasn't the black one.
Wait a minute, though. Wait.
That was the Dodge Intrepid, the black one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
That wasn't the first one though. It was the forest green Oldsmobile, the one I was in the accident with. The girl ran me off the road. That was the very
Oh, I thought
first
that was
car.
the black one. Oh.
No, the black one came after that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right, so you're
He
partially wrong.
did say though. She's like.
I was like, she's
She's
like,
like, she's
no
gonna say, oh,
cars.
the black
she's gonna
one.
say the color.
Yeah, I don't know cars.
That's all right.
Yeah.
But she does know music.
Neither
Alice
do I.
Cooper came on in the car the one time.
Yeah,
she started
right.
singing it, and I almost
Right.
shit myself.
Right.
I was like, when and how?
Yeah.
It's like I had brothers, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
See,
Boston.
you are cool.
Favorite color?
Black.
Bingo. All right, that one you got. It was green growing up, but it's been black for
Right.
like
It was
20
green. I
years.
remember
Yes.
that. Yeah. But as an adult.
Favorite animal? This one's tough because it's like I don't think I've ever even said it around her. Favorite animal?
Would it be domestic?
Can you get them in this country? Did we agree last week we can get these in the country now?
I think so.
Yeah. Just take a guess. It's all right. We weren't an animal family. I had a goldfish
I-
until I was 7.
know.
To turn 7, I had a 7-year-old goldfish.
That's
A monkey.
impressive.
A monkey? I mean, that'd be kind of cool. But
Yeah.
no, sea otter. I'll show you a picture of it.
The
later.
heck.
I want a sea otter. If I could get one and build
Dude,
an
I
aquarium
agree.
down
They
here,
are really
God,
cute.
now I'm going to have to keep looking
They're
for
so-
one of those.
keep an eye out.
She's gonna come with your 2 boxes
for
of cereal and a
Christmas.
sea
Yeah,
otter.
hopefully,
Exactly.
hopefully Santa Claus is listening.
just berries and some raisins.
Yeah, right.
Favorite movie?
The one with Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie.
Christmas Vacation.
Favorite Christmas movie? Yeah. You
Okay.
could go on record saying that.
Okay.
Favorite movie is Goodfellas.
Oh,
Have
okay.
you seen Goodfellas?
I
we
have
were having
not.
this.
I probably
Yeah.
fell
I
asleep.
told you. I told you. I
I probably
no,
fell asleep.
She had to have seen Goodfellas.
I haven't seen The Godfather.
Yeah, see, that's
I
what I'm
haven't
saying.
either.
yeah, doesn't do anything
Don't feel
for
bad.
me.
I see
Yeah.
Goodfellas, but not.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she be watching Goodfellas and they bring what's his name when they bring him in at the end and they put the gun to his head.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, now why do they got to do that?
I know, right?
Let's just talk our
yeah,
feelings
they
out.
couldn't just talk to him. Like,
Use your words.
No violence.
Yeah. Every kill scene, she'd be like, "Oh, come on now."
Yeah, right. They're beating him up. And
Yeah.
All right, I'll watch it tonight.
Casino's the worst when he's
Yeah, right.
No Dr. Phil tonight. I'll watch that.
Yeah, there you go. If you got 3 hours, watch Goodfellas.
Right.
Favorite band?
Metallica.
Yeah, all right.
Good
that one
job.
she just knew. That was great. She meant that one. Favorite subject in school?
Math.
Yeah, all right. She
There
meant
you
that
go.
one too. All right. She does know who I am. Favorite cartoon as a kid? / adult. This one has not changed.
I think I know it.
You may.
Um,
It's littered in this
Power
basement.
Rangers.
Oh, I mean, you're.
It's not wrong.
Beetleborgs.
Yeah, you're like not wrong. No, Beetle. That's a deep cut. Yeah, Simpsons.
Yeah, right.
Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, Power Rangers, you hit a nerve I didn't even know I had.
that was
He's
younger.
like, oh,
right.
yeah,
Power
actually.
Rangers.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That intro, that's a
Yeah.
heavy metal
Simpsons
song.
is when I let you
Excellent.
have Hawaii. What was it? Mountain Dew.
Yeah, right? We go to a country buffet. You could have anything in there, just not the mellow yellow. I remember that. But you could have all the dessert you want.
Right.
Right.
Eat all of it.
How many cinnamon rolls would I sit and eat at
Oh,
Old
yeah,
Country
yeah,
Buffet?
right. They were
Holy shit.
horrible, too.
Those were so good.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
God.
that was
They were so
horrible.
good.
The bread there was.
They
Come
were,
on, back
yeah, but
me
it was like bread with frosting on it.
It was the same bun. It was the buttered
Bun.
rolls.
Yeah,
Right.
I like
with
those
just
breads.
cinnamon and
They
frosting.
had the best
Yeah.
bread.
They were so
Exactly.
good. Favorite cereal?
Well, it seems like it changed.
No, you could just say what the first thing is on
Honey
your
Nut
head.
Checks.
Honey Nut Chex.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you said it earlier. Oreo O's.
Oh. Oh,
If I
still.
had to pick,
Oh, okay.
like
All right.
the ultimate cereal, it was Oreo O's. Oreo O's was the shit. Amongst like the 30 others that our generation were graced with. The
Yeah.
Reese's Puffs, the Cocoa Puffs,
Right.
Oh, I hated
Right.
all
Puff
those.
Puffs. Yeah, the powder your puffs.
Right.
And the last one is favorite activity.
Baseball.
Base-
Oh no, drums! Oh my God!
That's her other song.
And neither of them would pick me. Well, that's a way to go out.
wow. Oh my God.
Like, do we still have time?
Sure.
So
yeah.
why can't we ask you guys that?
Oh,
Wanna
yeah,
ask us
yes.
this? Oh
Yes.
man, did we just have this script
Oh,
turned? Or
Go ahead,
what?
T. You're on the air.
Holy shit! Make sure
right.
you're talking to
This
the
is
microphone.
nerve
Oh
right here.
my
Yeah.
God!
I'm a little bit sweaty.
Why is my seat hot now?
Yeah,
Speed round, Kaylee.
Oh, she's gonna just
She
feed
goes,
it.
yeah,
Feed
speed
it right
round.
into your ass. Yeah.
My favorite snack.
Reese cup.
Bing.
Get the
First
fuck
car.
Oh fuck. It was a Mustang, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Favorite color.
Black.
Yep. Favorite animal.
A dog.
Yep.
Dude,
Favorite
this is
movie.
not fair.
Favorite movie. Christmas Story.
Yep.
Wow.
Favorite band.
Garth Brooks.
Yep. Favorite subject in school.
I don't know. I'm gonna go reading.
English.
English.
Close.
Okay.
Favorite cartoon as a kid.
Garfield.
No.
Oh.
What is it?
Eh.
What is it?
What was it?
Flintstones.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
classic. Well, Hanna-Barbera.
Favorite cereal.
I'm gonna go Count Chocula.
No.
What is
Fruit
it?
Loops with marshmallows.
Oh.
What?
I did
love
pretty
that.
good.
Fucking
Fruit Loops
goo.
before they had the marshmallows was also good, but
I don't
with
like
the
the
marshmallows,
marshmallows.
it's intense. Favorite activity.
Going to car shows.
See, she knows me.
Wow, this
know.
bitch over here.
That's pretty good. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You did better than I did.
I know.
Who's running this show now?
Right.
Okay, Jill. Favorite snack.
I'm going with snow caps. But
Okay,
it's not
but that's a
snack.
sweet.
Like,
That's
a
a
sweet.
sweet, yeah.
But did I get it right as a sweet?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, snow
Oh,
caps.
there you go.
As a
Okay.
snack? I mean, I don't know, bagels and cream cheese? Like,
I snack on Reese's. So she was right. So the snow caps.
Yeah, there
go.
we go.
yeah,
Yeah.
she said Reese's. That's
Right.
why my brain was in that mode.
Okay.
chocolate milk.
We could skip the car.
Well,
and
no. Hold on.
Well, she doesn't
Well, no,
drive.
I kind of
Yeah.
want to know the snack though. Like, like if you had to pick a snack now, like a snack food, what's your snack food?
Oh, like
Just
nachos.
chips? Ooh,
Nachos.
Yeah.
That's
T Wolf,
a good
yeah.
one.
You have like an actual you have like a chip favorite?
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
ask?
Ruffles, sour cream, and cheddar.
Cheddar.
Right.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
All right.
asshole. Okay.
Or sour cream and onion
Sour
potato
cream and
chips.
cheddar.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
The bomb.
All right. So car, we know she never had.
Okay. Favorite color?
Is it purple?
Very good.
All right.
Favorite animal?
I'm gonna say dog.
Yep.
Yep.
Favorite movie?
Balls.
I'm gonna guess if you don't guess it.
Oh yeah.
Well, it
Is
was
that
from
what it
a
is?
little girl till now, and I watched it not too long ago. I pulled it up on, I don't know if it was
Oh, it's
Netflix
an
or
older
what.
movie?
Yeah, and I said, I can't believe it's out.
The Wizard of Oz.
And I watched it during
hate
the
that
night all by
movie.
myself. It was so
Don't
beautiful.
even mention that movie.
Loved it.
Is it that Cinderella movie?
Yes.
I knew
What?
it. I
Hold
knew
on.
it.
Pause.
Yes.
What is this connection that I don't know about?
I
What-
told
what's
you.
Cinderella
I
movie?
talked to Tree.
Yeah.
It's not the in my own little corner.
She's
in my
more,
own little
yes.
chair.
Yeah.
She would sing that fucking song
Yeah.
all the time. And I
She,
know
it's really a beautiful movie
What's it
because she's
called,
so,
though?
it's Cinderella.
it's just Cinderella.
It's a musical kind of thing because I was talking to Lynn about it,
Oh.
and she said, I don't like musicals. It is a little bit of musical, but she's so meek. She's just
How did you fucking know
Because
that?
listen.
You
Yeah.
lying ass.
no. We were talking
Listen.
about movies one time.
All
Yeah.
right. Well,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's
we
really
both
beautiful.
didn't know each other's favorite movie. That
Yeah,
works out.
that's okay.
tie.
What else do we have here? My favorite band.
I want to say Celine Dion. That's not a band, but like,
Yeah, I mean,
Mine
Garth's
wasn't a
not
band either. Mine's
right?
just
It's
Garth.
a person.
If I had to, but my number one is.
Don't even.
What
Because
is
I'll
it?
shut
Oh,
it
it's the
down.
Capra Brothers.
I'll
band.
shut it down. No. You're not allowed to do that. No. Do you even like a band, or is Celine Dion take it?
Yeah, Celine
I need to
Dion,
know if I'm
absolutely.
Right. That's all. This isn't about you. It's about me.
When I used to sing it out
Mother's
loud.
Day,
Happy
Joe.
Mother's Day.
Right. I'd sing it out loud while I was vacuuming.
Dude,
couldn't
no,
have it
that
any
whole,
louder.
I don't know if it was her first album, but one of the albums with what was it?
'Cause I'm
no,
your
Power of
lady.
Love was the
Oh.
song.
Yeah.
Dude, that song, I was blasting it in the car a couple weeks ago.
I saw
That
you
is
on
a banger.
Snapchat.
It is.
That
It's
is
good.
a banger of a ballad. Yeah. That whole album would be like before a party.
Yeah.
That album would be on 3 times through at full blast on the brand new Onkyo system my dad got. It was great.
It was
Excellent.
awesome. And they wouldn't even let me sing in the band.
No. She plays
That's
a
another
mean tambourine.
podcast.
We
Yeah.
brought you on the
Okay.
podcast.
Favorite subject in school?
Did you have home ec or art?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Did you like it?
Other than an elective, what was my
So you're
favorite?
talking about like
Yes.
like the serious classes.
Right, I said it earlier.
Did
Didn't
you?
I think I did.
No. Science?
Math.
Oh, it was math. Really?
Yeah, I loved
fucking
math.
know that.
Yeah.
He's learning so
So
much.
she was mad you threw
Well,
away the
that's where I get it
subtraction
from.
paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite cartoon as a kid?
Oh man. Trying to think. That era. What are we up against with that
I
era?
don't even know.
I'm trying to think on the line of Flintstones.
There you go.
Shut up.
Really?
Yeah.
They both
Wow,
like
all right.
Yeah.
Flintstones.
And I remember even falling asleep like after school watching it, and then I'd wake up and it was still on or something. And I was like, oh man, what a
Dope.
good sleep. And I just loved them.
20s sound crazy.
Favorite cereal?
I want to say the Kellogg's dark chocolate and almonds.
Well, that's discontinued now.
Well, yeah, I know, but, I'm trying to think. What would I be seeing you eating a bowl of? I'm gonna go. I don't know, fucking Reese's Puffs. Wait, as a kid? Wait, yeah, did we say as a kid or as forever or what?
Just
Like,
whatever.
I don't know.
Oh, as a kid, it was Captain Crunch.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Captain
Now,
Crunch.
now
So
I
good.
like the Honey Nut Chex because it's
Oh,
got those
so
little
she told-
yeah,
she self-projected earlier.
honey bunches of oats.
Yeah.
You know, I liked anything with nuts in it.
Is there a
Oh,
cereal
okay.
you don't like? If everyone at this table just says grape nuts collectively,
I was
God,
gonna
I
say
hate
grape
those.
nuts.
Well, yeah, that's not even. That's gravel.
it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cat litter.
It's
Right.
literally like
Dude,
the gravel you put in a
Raisin
My
bran.
dad used to.
No
I
raisin
love
bran.
raisin bran.
Oh, that's not
Oh,
good.
that's caca.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that?
Yeah,
Right,
you don't
yeah.
do
Rabbit
that.
shit's in there. Absolutely
That's not good for
My
you.
dad used to eat grape nuts with grape juice
Ugh.
instead
Yes.
of
Why?
milk
And honey
and
What?
honey.
on top of it.
Yeah,
It was
Really?
disgusting.
it was disgusting.
Same with Dad would eat that. It was just called like bran.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was in a
Yes.
red box. It had like
Yes.
all the wheat
Yes.
all over it and everything. It had like
Yes, he
one
did.
ingredient, and it was like cardboard.
Right.
It
Right.
smelled
Was
like
it-
cardboard.
Oh, it was awful. I'm like,
tastes like LaCroix.
I remember thinking like, oh yeah, these are just
Horrible.
cornflakes.
Yeah.
And I went to go pour a big old bowl the one time, and I was like, this literally tastes like my
Right.
arm. Like
It was
I'd
gross.
rather eat
I
another
just licked
person's
my
foot.
finger.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And
it
raisin
tasted
bran is
like-
worse than that.
Yeah,
I
but at
love
least you get
Raisin
the little
Bran.
raisin. There. I mean, I don't.
No, they're
I don't
not
get
good.
it either way. But
She goes caca.
Yeah, it is. That's not
shit,
good.
That's garbage.
I like it.
That's trash. All right, where are we
Okay,
at?
last but certainly not least, my favorite activity.
Favorite activity? I'm gonna say crafts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Crafts
we
and
go.
baking. Yeah.
All right, cool.
We have winners.
Yep.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That's all we got covered here. So I mean, if you guys
Okay.
got anything else you want to add, I
No,
mean,
we're
this
good.
is the time to do it. We'll go ahead and do a sign off quick.
We're
and
good.
Then we can.
I
You
have a
good, T?
question.
Everybody- you
Uh-oh,
had a
what's that?
question?
Oh God.
What was the best advice you got from me?
Ooh, that's
Oh
a
my
good one.
Oh.
God,
I don't know. I didn't listen.
Yeah, right.
do we have the time for this?
I would probably say like you just gotta like be with your family. Like you got
You just gotta.
whatever you can do for your family, you do it, and you can't pick your family. They're just with you. You
You
can
can only
choose your
pick your
friends.
nose.
Yeah, you can choose your friends, but you can't pick your family. So make sure.
You pick your nose. You,
You,
pick your
uh,
friend and family, but you can't pick your friends and family's nose.
Right.
Right.
I get it.
I would
Or
say
pick your nose or pick
that.
your seat.
Yeah, right.
Pick
Whatever
your
you're
ass.
picking, you just can't pick them. You're stuck with them.
No
True.
picking or flicking.
Yeah, I would say that. And like just like live your best life. Like don't worry about what anyone says. Just be you
Fuck them.
and yeah, live your best. Cuz she would always be like, "Why are you so worried about what people think of you? Just live your best life." Like not in a roundabout way, but I guess those two things. Your family is the most important and just be yourself. I guess.
Cool.
What about you?
Tree. Oh, are we flipping the script?
Yeah.
Why are you asking me?
Go ahead, Jill. You're on the air.
You want to ask me the same thing? What you've taught me?
You are on the
I don't
hot
have a
seat.
specific thing, but I do know several times in my life as I've grown older, you and Dad collectively have taught me things that you don't know you're teaching me through the things you do or do not do.
Oh, that's
It's kind
good.
of a secret thing where you guys don't even know you're doing it. It might not be intentional, but like you guys might do something good or you might fuck something up, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to learn from that. And
Yeah,
I go from there.
Yeah, right.
Well, that just about does it today for our part 2 of Mother's Day.
Meet the moms.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for doing this. How do you feel you
Absolutely.
did?
I think we did good.
Yeah?
How do you feel?
How do you think we did?
I feel like I knocked it out of the park. Me and
Yeah?
Tree, me and
Home
Tree
run?
got this
Absolutely.
going
Grand
on. Absolutely.
All right, cool.
We're going to put you on payroll.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we did a good
I'm
job
pretty
here
sure
and a
I'm gonna
good
need
job.
some Reese
in
cups for
life.
some pay.
That's right.
Yeah,
right.
if we start getting paid from this all of a sudden, we can't let them know this was
Yeah,
like the
right.
pinnacle point.
Right.
We're not sponsored
This
still.
was
Right,
the
right.
turnaround for them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
I already signed something upstairs, T. Did you?
They didn't even give me
Non-disclosure.
that.
Right.
Well,
I saw you have the same lawyer.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us again.
Of
We had a
course.
blast doing this one. We're all, I mean, we keep doing this because you guys keep tuning in, all 5 of you
course.
people over there.
Right. Same 3 people.
She's saying, of course, because literally the 2 people who are sitting
Yeah,
here.
2
I
of
think
them
are
are
the
here.
only people who are tuning in at this point. Go ahead and if you're not already following us on Instagram, go ahead and hit that follow button. Go ahead and comment on any of the content that we have. Kaylee's been working her ass off
That's
on
right.
our content. All that's been looking absolutely great. If you have any
That's
stories to share with us about Mother's Day or anything at all, we'll read any of it. It doesn't matter.
Tell us you love us. Tell us you hate us.
Yeah.
Tell us to go fuck ourselves.
Tell us
We're good.
tell us you like our moms. Tell us you hate our moms.
No.
We want to hear about it.
You save that drama
Let
for
us
your
know.
mama.
Let us know about it. Slide into our DMs.
And
Just
if you
not
know
our
their
moms'
moms, put something down.
That's
Yeah,
right.
go ahead and put
Right.
something down, whatever that means. We're gonna go ahead and put it down.
Send it in, put
Right.
it down.
Take it off. Put it on.
Take it
Who
off.
cares?
Put it
Yeah,
on.
right.
Maybe. I don't know.
We don't give a shit. Just do it.
Well, be sure to join us next week. We're gonna do a segment on working from home versus working from the office, the do's and don'ts and fails and what's great about it, what sucks about it. We're gonna
Oh,
just
that's
talk
gonna
about
be
it
a good
it's a
one.
real head scratcher these days. But yeah, and if you have anything else, anything else to comment, you don't have an Instagram, go ahead and send us an email at
Old school.
2 Slobs Anonymous. Wow, I can if
Two.
I could talk.
The number two.
The number 2 slobsanonymous at gmail.com. And we'll go ahead and read your shit on the air because that's what we do. We make little people feel
Big.
important.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Well, until then, if you're not having fun,
You gotta make your own.
that's right. You got to make your own. We will see you next week on a brand new episode of
Slobs Anonymous.
With Joey C, KB, Wolfie, and Tree.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day. Ho, ho, ho.
You're fired.
Mom, what you feeling?
I'll take it.
I
I
could
like had this all in the bag and I just don't. Like, it's already fucked.
They're acting like there's about 2 old people here.
Yeah.
Let's go on the air. I'll show you a thing or
We're all
two.
geriatric about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
right.
We let them out of the home today.
Hurry up.
Who's Jerry?
Hurry up before I start leaking and I got to go to the toilet.
Does anyone have to piss?
Any,
before they have
any
to?
anal
All right.
leakage?
I think Kaylee already pee-peed.
Yeah, she did. Okay, come on.
And used the new mango pineapple soap
Smells good.
that we all heard about already. I have to try that later.
You can try it before we go.
We're like, if you
I
had
smell
this,
good, right? I still smell my steak a little bit. I'm all right.
I said my hands smell like grilled onions still, so I'm good.
And a little bit of butter.
I'm good.
There you go. While they're talking,
Is-
Tina, we'll take a bathroom break.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say we'll take a bath
I'll take this with me in there.
right up to your nose.
Perfect. All right.
Never mind.
Is
Okay.
everybody good?
Yeah, we're good.
Everybody's good. Are you good?
I'm as
Promise?
good as I can.
We got levels good.
Where are
Levels
the
look pretty
cameras
good.
at?
There are no cameras.
I didn't shower just to be sitting here.
All right.
I mean, I did rent a hotel room just to shower for you
Okay.
guys.
I got a shower. I got 2 showers here.
Yeah.
Shit.
I showered last night.
Unacceptable.
Very.
She's already on her phone again.
Get off.
I
We're
need
not
to
even
make
gonna
sure
have
I
it.
got shields up from a Monopoly before I start.
Yeah, shields up.
Shields up. Fucking
Give me this.
kidding.
You're done.
Yeah.
I needed my shields up because some fucker already
Shields.
damaged one of my
Shields. What does this
lands.
mean?
I don't
Monopoly
know.
is
These
my
people are
bitch, man.
insane.
Am I just not old enough for this?
I'm telling you.
How do they have references I don't know about?
Words with friends.
They have modern
this
references.
woman, she's only won one time, and I've won 22. I'm going to ask her, what are we going to do here? What are you trying?
That's when I quit after the second win. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not smart enough for this game. Monopoly, I just got to roll the dice. That's all.
Yeah, it's all arbitrary. You don't need
guy
no
moves
skill.
by
And you're not
himself.
even rolling them. It's the machine.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're just hoping.
Although he does cheat a bit, just so you know.
yeah,
You ever
right.
play it.
Okay, let's go.